On the farm tonight, we're talking tariffs and their impact on Virginia agriculture. The imposition of tariffs by the Trump administration and then their partial removal has sent shockwaves around the world and especially on American farms. Our George Noliff joins us now live in studio. George, you've been looking into this. I have a few questions. Let's just get started with the general impact here in Virginia.
Hey, Ron, our farmers are going to feel it in a few ways. Well, some of the tariffs were lifted. The ones against China remain, and that's where we're going to get hit the most. Now, soybeans are Virginia's largest farm export. China takes a lot of those. Pork and poultry, especially chickens, are also major exports to China. They could affect sales of those products. We're talking potentially billions of dollars. Now, if we lose those sales, here's the problem, Ron. It's hard to get them back. Other countries rush in to fill the void. Brazil and the EU are major players in poultry and hogs, and Brazil and Argentina are big into soybeans. They have the capacity to fill those markets in China and elsewhere. And while not a tariff, multi-billion-dollar cuts to USAID means some Virginia farmers they're losing markets because products that they had to sell, no markets for them now because we pulled that.
Yeah. Now, George, can any farmers be helped by the tariffs?
Yeah, maybe. Aquaculture could get a boost. Shrimp, oysters, clams, trout, catfish, tilapia, and hybrid striped bass are all farmed in Virginia. They are all exported. In some cases, now talking about imports, foreign seafood producers will dump product here. That forces seafood prices down. Tariffs could actually guard against that, help boost domestic seafood prices, make them more competitive. Of course, you're going to pay more for it at the grocery store or at the restaurant. It could also demand for domestic seafood. As foreign seafood loses its price advantage, it just won't be as available because the people who buy it aren't going to buy it. They're going to switch to domestic. Now, you got to remember, Virginia is a $1 billion a year seafood industry. The catch, we're talking about fuel and equipment used for aquaculture, that could also cost more because of tariffs. That could raise producer prices. Those could be passed on to you while cutting into the farmer or the waterman's profit margin, which are razor thin. We're going to have to see how that plays out.
And what other concerns are there about tariffs, George?
Well, for farmers, it's not necessarily a price thing. It's uncertainty. It's not knowing. And uncertainty affects planting and livestock projections, planning. If markets are fluid, farmers could guess wrong, and we all know what happens then. Tariffs are supposed to even the playing field, but if the playing field keeps shifting, that's a stability problem, and that's a concern. So we're just going to have to keep watching.
We will indeed. Thank you, George.